Do you ever find yourself thinking thoughts you know that are not true, but they seem like they're true, and you can't help yourself thinking those thoughts? Maybe you worry a lot. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you struggle with lust. The list goes on. So we're going to learn how to take those thoughts captive. It happens to every single one of us. Sometimes we start thinking negative thoughts. And believe it or not, negative thinking affects you. Now, there's one thing we need to be aware of. Satan and his demons do not have power to access or read your mind, but they can influence your mind and make them sound like they're your own thoughts.
You can't keep birds from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from building a nest in your hair.
Okay, so now that we are aware of these two things, we can proceed to take these thoughts captive. Pay very close attention to yourself. What kind of thoughts fills your mind every day? Write them down if you have to. Compare them thoughts with the Bible. If the Bible says one thing and your thoughts says another, you're the one that's wrong, not the Bible. There is no exceptions. There's no beating around the bush. So try this. Head over to Google and type Bible verse about whatever you're struggling with and pick just one. And you're going to say them out loud. There is so much power in when you speak a Bible verse out loud. Here are some examples.
I can't resist this temptation. I might as well just fall into it.
Stop right here. As soon as that thought comes to your mind, see what the Bible has to say about that thought.
Yes, the Bible says you can resist it, so say this out loud. Hey there, Mr. Negative Thought. I'm able to resist this temptation because God will provide a way out of this temptation so that I can withstand it.
I have no money. I'm always broke.
Don't worry. Say this out loud. Hey there, Mr. Negative Thought. God knows my financial needs and God will provide them.
The honest truth is, this is not going to be a quick fix that as soon as you say it, then all your negative thinking will go down the drain. No, you're going to have to continue to do this constantly. This is spiritual warfare. The enemy is not going down without a fight. The good news is that the simple act of saying Bible verses out loud, like earlier, makes us overcome these evil thoughts and negative thinking. We also need to walk in faith because victory is already ours. If Mr. No Money from earlier keeps thinking about being broke and he has proclaimed that God will provide his financial needs, but instead he sits on his couch and expects a job to fall out of the sky, do you think God will provide his financial needs like that? Of course not. A job will not fall from the sky, and his negative thoughts will not go away until he takes action with his faith to look for a job.
So in summary, Number 1. Pay attention to what fills your mind. Number 2. Contradict those negative thoughts by saying corresponding Bible verses out loud. Number 3. Keep doing this and take actions to help your situation if needed. Oh, and also, as with everything else, pray about them negative thoughts. Ask God to help you.